Now let's talk about the situation in Gaza. The hostilities have ceased for now. After 7 weeks of bombardment, there's a pause. Yesterday, Qatar finalized a ceasefire deal, and so far it has held. The Hamas is upholding its part of the agreement. Today, they released some of the hostages. In exchange, Israel will release about 150 Palestinian prisoners. But the Israeli forces have also issued a warning. They say this war is not over yet. Our next report tells you more.
It finally happened. After a 24-hour delay, there is a truce in Gaza. Israel and the Hamas have agreed to a 4-day-long pause. After nearly 7 weeks of intense fighting, the ceasefire seems to be holding. In Tel Aviv, Israelis are feeling a sense of relief.
Well, it's an exciting day, very sad day, but also very exciting because we are waiting for the hostages for such a long time. And we hope everybody will be free soon at their homes. We want to support the families as much as we can do.
The moment finally came in the afternoon. The Hamas lived up to its promise and released some Israeli hostages. They were taken during the 7th of October attacks. To secure their release, Israel is turning over Palestinian prisoners. Over the course of the next 3 days, more hostages and prisoners will be exchanged. Qatar is supervising every aspect of this truce. But even they realize that the ceasefire is on shaky ground. Already, Israel has hinted the pause will be short-lived. Before the ceasefire, Israel's defense minister spoke to his troops. He wants to continue the war in Gaza for another 2 months. His goal is to bring back all 240 hostages.
Without the continuation of military pressure, there won't be any chance to bring back the next group of hostages that we want to bring back.
So for Israel, this war is not over yet. But Israel's fight is becoming more complicated. There are fresh tensions on the border with Hezbollah. Yesterday, over 50 rockets flew in from Lebanon. They targeted Israel's military posts in the north. It was a response to Israeli attacks. They have claimed over 100 lives in Lebanon so far, and over 50,000 people are displaced. The locals are living in fear. They don't want a wider conflict that consumes the entire region.
I'm a refugee from Palestine, from Yarmouk, and from Yarmouk I came here to Shatila refugee camp, and now we don't know where we will find refuge. We don't know where to go. We don't know where we are heading. Nobody knows.
However, all signs are pointing towards an escalation. Israel and Hezbollah are clashing more frequently. Hezbollah says the Hamas is an ally, and the airstrikes are supposed to deter Israel. The Hezbollah are backed by Iran, one of the arch-rivals of Israel. This week, Iran's foreign minister travelled to Lebanon. He met with the leader of Hezbollah and discussed the situation in Gaza. The ceasefire has given regional players an opportunity to regroup and reassess. And the coming days could define the trajectory of this conflict.